Hey there for Dragonfly and Me friends. Welcome to another episode of Jean in the Kitchen here at For Dragonflies and Me. If this is your first time visiting me here, if you're at my YouTube channel or at my blog, it's still For Dragonflies and Me, and I am your host, Jean Roman. So what I do here often is talk about gardening, I do recipes, and I show you how to cook easy with great ingredients, either homegrown or sourced from farmers markets if at all possible. So today, a lot of the recipes I'm going to be doing the rest of the season during the summer are from ingredients that I gather from the garden. So today I have some red onion and some zucchinis from my garden. And I'm almost ready to have my own jalapenos, but not quite yet. And then I do utilize a local butcher shop where I source out or I also get it from different vendors at farmers markets. But this chorizo sausage and bacon is sourced from some farmers I know up north here in Michigan, and it is just the best. So I am doing a spin on a recipe that I got from my cousin Mark. And what he does is when they have overgrown zucchinis in their garden, they make what they call zucchini boats. So I thought, oh my gosh, this is a great idea. If you follow me at all, you know that I specialize in heirloom vegetables. And 1 second, my Alexa's going off. Alexa, cancel reminder. So try to edit that out, but if not, we keep it real here. Anyways, so oftentimes I often get people that ask me, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with these zucchini? They're overgrown, they're too big. What do you do with them other than shred them? So pro tip here, what I have always done in the past is I do shred them, both yellow squash and zucchini, and I shred them kind of, like carrots when you shred them. But and then I bag them up 2-cup measures in Ziploc bags and I put them in the freezer. And then when I want to make zucchini bread or include zucchini in any other recipes that I'm making, usually baked goods or like an omelet or something or a stir fry, I can just pull out one of those freezer bags and I can use it. So I'm still able to use my homegrown veggies all season long, which I'm going to be doing all kinds of stuff, showing you guys how to preserve, freeze, can, dry. Probably tomorrow, I'm going to be putting out a new video on how to dry your herbs. I'm waiting on my dehydrator to come today. So again, you guys may know that I only grow heirloom vegetables. So Black Beauty is kind of the standard zucchini that most people use, and it is an heirloom, and it's the traditional long, skinny green zucchini. Well, you guys know I love my heirlooms, and so I actually like this zucchini. And if you remember early on in the season when I was showing you guys all the seeds that I was planting and what I was buying, this is my French heirloom round Denise, and it is the zucchini that I prefer. It does not grow into a vine, as you guys have seen in my videos and tours in the garden. It grows as a bush, which is much more manageable for the home gardener. So they get to be about the size of a softball. So this is about the standard size. This one that I got is a little bigger. So I have always talked to you guys about why I prefer heirlooms, and there's many reasons. But what I want to point out to you today, this zucchini, this round Denise, was a little bit bigger. So you can kind of see this is about the standard size. So it's not terrible, much bigger, but it is a little bit bigger. But I want to show you guys, when you guys buy a traditional zucchini, it gets real seedy, right? When it is overgrown. This will as well, but it's not as much. If you like zucchini, to just eat, saute, whatever, this is an incredible zucchini. As you can see, it is not very seedy. You can see right here, there's a little bit of seed that is in there. And I'm going to scoop this one out. I already did this one just to kind of show you how I scooped it out. But before we get into this, I do want to say, if you find value in this video, if you enjoy watching me make videos for you guys, please be sure to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and follow me here at my podcast, my blog, and of course, social media platforms. I put content out pretty much every day just to show you guys what's going on in my garden, what I'm cooking and what I'm doing and whatnot. So I did, again, if you're a first time here, what I generally do when I do my recipes is I prepare the dish in front of you. And then I send you on over to my blog at fordragonfliesandmeat.com, where you will find the complete list of ingredients as well as the directions on how to prepare it. So right here, I don't want to keep you guys here a long, long time, but I do love to take you over to my blog so you can see all the incredible content that I have there. So first things first. I have already pre-cooked my bacon and my chorizo sausage, and I have purchased queso cheese, which is a Mexican cheese, and then the queso fresco cheese. I have cut up a jalapeno. I did not take the seeds out because I like a little spice. If you don't want it to be extra spicy, all you gotta do is cut the seeds out. And then I like red onion. I don't generally use white onion. I will use yellow onions for some things, but I prefer red onions and red shallots. So first things first, I am going to show you how to simply scoop out the seeds in this zucchini. And like I said, this type of zucchini is not very seedy. So I'm actually cutting out a lot of the meat as well. Whoop! So as you can see, there is not a bunch of seeds. It's really this spongy hunk of zucchini. So I'm going to put that over here to the side and show you guys. So there's a couple more seeds down there. I am going to get rid of those and toss that in my sink. So there we go. So I am going to make, this is our lunch today for me and Dave. The boys are not home today. And so I'm just going to make this just two simple ones, and we're going to have some veggies with it as well. And so I'm going to put this together, and then I have my oven preheating at 350, and then I'm going to bake it for about 20 to 25 minutes. So basically, we're wanting the zucchini to cook and soften. You don't have to eat the zucchini. You can if you want. Obviously, it's kind of like a stuffed pepper. And then the meat's already cooked. So we're waiting for the vegetables to soften up a little bit and the cheese to melt and brown beautifully. And again, I got this recipe from my cousin Mark. So if you're watching this, Mark, thank you. So when you go to my blog and you see the recipe, I'm going to give you the recipe to make one zucchini or two boats, and then you can multiply it. So basically you want 1 or 2 slices of bacon cut into pieces like about that size, and then to fry and fried up. So 1 to 2 pieces of bacon, probably 1 for about this size. If you do use a regular zucchini, adjust it to how much bacon you like. And then I'm going to put a half a cup of queso and a 1/4 cup of the queso fresco on top of each one with a little bit of onions. And I'm going to put the raw vegetables on top so they kind of cook. But okay, so let's get rolling. So I am going to take about a half a cup of the cooked chorizo, and I kind of want that to be level, and then but enough so I can add a layer of bacon too. Then I'm going to take a portion of my queso cheese, so probably about a 1/4 cup, and then I'm going to put some bacon on top of that because bacon makes everything better, bacon and butter. And so I am taking about 1 slice of bacon. And pro tip, what I do is with my bacon before I fry it, when I need it like this, rather than cooking the whole strips, I snip it into 1 to 1.5 inch slices when it's raw, and then I cook it like that. Then there's no crumbling or anything else, and you get the slices that you want. Okay, then I'm going to take a little bit of the queso fresco, put that on top, push it down a little bit more. And this is zucchini boats with a twist. It's a Mexican. Then I'm going to put a little bit more of the queso cheese on there, press it in there. And then I'm going to take just maybe about a tablespoon of the red onion, put that on top of the cheese. Whoop. Frank's down there, he'll eat that. And then I'm going to take about 2 to 3 slices of the jalapenos, and put those on there. I kind of like my jalapenos fresh, and that's it. So now it's going to sit really nice in my baking dish. I'm going to make it sit really nice in my baking dish. So I'm going to put the little neck over there. I'm going to do the same thing. So friends, as you can see, this is a super easy and quick recipe that we are really going to enjoy for a lunch. And like I always tell you guys, I would love your feedback. I want you to tell me if you have a zucchini recipe. What do you do with your overgrown zucchini? I want to know. Do you make a zucchini boat? What spin do you put on yours? I'm thinking you can do this with even an Italian, where if you take Italian sausage instead of a Mexican chorizo, and then you put mozzarella cheese and maybe a slice or even fresh mozzarella, and then maybe some basil and balsamic vinegar or balsamic glaze. You can make any nationality food that you want. It's basically going to be the type of meat that you use. But this is going to be our lunch today, and I'm super excited. So be sure to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and give me some feedback. I love your comments. And as always, friends, be sure to eat fresh, shop local, and have a happy day. And I will see you soon again here in the kitchen and, of course, out in the garden. Take care, friends.